The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. The Clone War has.
Look, you can stop trying to use your Jedi mind tricks on me all you want. I still like all the prequels. Yeah, I do. I like all of them. So you can stop just waving your little hand over there saying, oh, you will not like the prequels. I do like the prequels. I don't understand why people don't. Oh, hello. My name is Fu Manchu. Yeah, and as previously argued, I do like the prequels. I like all three of them. And one of the cool things to come out of the prequels was the Clone Wars cartoon. And that's going to tie directly to today's review. And what? You keep like waving your arms over there. What do you want? Really? Wow, I didn't know that. Hey, something interesting just happened. Let's go check it out. Apparently, if the information is correct, my little YouTube page here, whatever you want to call it, my giant waste of time probably, has just received 400 subscribers. Yeah, so let's pan up past this really cool felzbug drawing that he did for me, and let's see these 400... Wait a minute! 401? 401? Oh man, that's not very monumental. 400... Well, who was that one? Oh, thanks a lot, number one. You really messed it up for the rest of us. 401? I mean, come on. Why didn't you tell me sooner before that other guy, subscribed? Oh, man, there's nothing monumental about saying, hey, guess what? I got 401 subscribers. Yeah, that's not very monumental, is it? Hey, look, I'm just kidding. You know what? That's really cool. Hey, you, number one, apparently. Thanks for subscribing to me. I'm just playing. So yeah, that's very awesome to have 401 subscribers. 400 would have been easier to say, but hey, thanks guys. That's awesome. I mean, seriously, 401 of you subscribe to a stupid doll that babbles a lot about a lot of nothing. Especially about, Star Wars, because, now that I've said that I like the prequels, I'll probably have, 2 subscribers tomorrow, because everybody will be like, oh, man, this guy likes the prequels. Well, look at me, I'm a stupid doll, what do you think? Of course I like the prequels! But like I was saying, thank you to everyone who subscribed, that is awesome, especially you, Mr. 401. Thank you for subscribing and throwing off my totally cool, I was going to say I have 400 subscribers. I guess 401 is better. So that's pretty cool. So you started the whole new number system. So from 401 up to, 500? Jeez, we got 99 more to go, guys. And then we can go back up to 500. And then maybe I can catch it before it goes to 501. This is a lot of work, guys. I don't know, man. Seriously, thank you to everybody out there for subscribing, and today's review will be a special one, because, well, sort of special. I mean, I got this for my birthday, and I couldn't wait to open it, so this is one of those reviews where, it's been opened. I'm sorry, I couldn't wait, okay? I wasn't even sure if I was going to do a review on it, because it's kind of complex. But today's review is from I guess it's spawned from the prequels, because it's from the Clone Wars cartoon series, and I really like the Clone Wars cartoon series, and guess what I just found out? Okay, look, brace yourselves if you didn't know this. I'm sure I'm the last person in the world to find this out. I mean, because look at this place. You think I get news here in the white world? Of course I don't. Oh my goodness. Well, I just found out. Okay, the Clone Wars series went to season 5, I think, like that, and it just kind of ended abruptly. Now, they were supposed to keep going, but apparently the show was canceled. Yeah, that sucked, because I really like that show, just like I like the Transformers Prime universe cartoon series, whatever. And, they always cancel the good ones and keep the stupid ones going forever. But anyways, the Clone Wars series was supposed to go past season 5, and they stopped it, and, you're just kind of left wondering, well, that wasn't the ending. What are we supposed to do now? I mean, we're just supposed to make up the ending on our own, or what? But apparently, this year, I think they debuted in Germany or something. They put out a season 6, and it was supposed to be condensed down from 22 or 23 episodes down to 13 or something like that. And they put out 13 episodes, and I don't know if it's supposed to be season 6 and season 7 put together into season 6 or what, but I think it's supposed to be the end of the season or series or whatever. Finally, we get an ending, and I just found out about that, and I've seen the first episode, and I love it. Oh, if you haven't seen it, it's great. But you have to like Clone Wars before you will think it's great. But I like it, and I'm happy. So anyway, if you haven't seen that, it's called Clone Wars The Lost Missions or something. You can look it up. It's season 6. I mean, whatever you do, don't watch the stupid clips on YouTube. A lot of people like to spoil it. Because I watched one, and I went, wait a minute, I don't remember this. When did this happen? I've seen all the seasons. Why can't I remember this? And then I was like, oh, crap. And then when I looked into it, yep, there was another season. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It is amazing. And all of that said, today's review ties in directly to it. Because today's review is for the following. Today's review will be for the Sideshow Collectibles, Echo N5 101st Legion, Star Wars 1/6 scale figures, and they look amazing. Now, I've had a bunch of the 1/6 scale Sideshow Star Wars figures. I don't think I have any anymore. I have one Metacom, however you say it, Clone Wars figure that I won in a contest. It was a Sideshow contest to like write a story about Christmas or something. I can't remember what it was, and I wrote a story, and I actually won a Metacom Clone Trooper, and it was amazing. So I still have it because I couldn't get rid of that because I mean it was one that I won. I mean that's very cool. So that's the only one that I have right now. But I've wanted these since the day they were announced, and you know I saw that they were still available because now they have the Phase 2 versions of their armor available. Well, they're up for pre-order, but I saw those and I was like, man, I wish I'd have got them. I wish I'd have got them. But they were like almost like $150 or $60 each. And then I checked just looking around, and they actually had this 2-pack still available, and the 2-pack only costs $199.99, and that's like really good deal for two figures, and they're 2 different characters, and that's awesome. But yeah, I told my wife that I wanted it, and guess what? I got it for my birthday! So this is what I got for my birthday, and I love it, I love it, I love it. Well, like I said, I've already opened it, so, you know, I'm sorry that you don't get to see it in the package. Some of the accessories are still in the package, though, so you will get to see it. But anyway, here's the back of the box, actually, because it's the only place I could find where it says Sideshow Collectibles. So there's the back of the box, looking pretty cool. Let's look at the front of the box. So here's the front of the box, looking pretty much like the other side, except for they're in full armor there with their helmets on and stuff, pointing their guns forward. And these figures look amazing. Now, I had the old Captain Rex figure, and I really like that one. And I don't remember why I got rid of it. I probably just needed the money. But these new versions look so good with their battle damage, their third armor and stuff like that. They just look so good. Plus, their head sculpt are amazing. I mean, they're so much better than the original ones. So, yeah, I will be getting, or I'll be trying to get that Phase 2 Captain Rex, because it looks so cool. So let's see what the inside of the box looks like. So the box just unfolds just like that, and as you can see, the figures aren't in there anymore. Their accessories are, sort of, like their extra hands and junk like that. And then right over here, if you look, there's a little blurb about them, and it talks all about the characters, and if you want to read it, because look at that. There's a lot of numbers, and I'd probably get it wrong anyways. But anyway, there's that, and now let's see what their accessories are. Now, I really thought they all came with the same amount of things, or the same type of hands and stuff like that, but it looks like, because this is Echo's hands, and if you look over here, these are still in the plastic, but as you can see, they look different. They look like they're in different poses and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. So, I mean, they're interchangeable, of course, because the back plate of their armor is not any different. And they both come with these giant rifle guns with their little grappling hook thing, harpoon, thingamabobbers, and some bent action feet. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, I pretty much just kept the hands that were on there. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't remember swapping the hands out. But here's what all the accessories look like that they come with, besides what you'll see on the figures. So let's look at the figures. What do you say? Now here are the figures fresh out of the package, and I've had them standing like this on my shelf for the last few days because I got them on Friday. Now these are very, very awesome looking figures. Now, I don't know about you, but I really like the Clone Troopers, and these characters in the cartoon were really cool, and I love how they've given them all individual personalities and stuff like that. And, obviously, this is Fives over here with his little 5 tattoo on his forehead. And I love how that Sideshow's doing their new heads and stuff like that with the eyes that are a separate piece inside there. And a lot of people don't like it. They say it looks kind of, bad. But I like it. I don't know why. It just looks very cool. And I can't wait to see the Captain Rex like that. But look at this armor. Look how battle damaged it is and all scratched up and stuff. And It's got really cool designs. There's his helmet. And, yeah, I wanted him to hold it under his, like, arm, like, underneath his armpit, but I couldn't figure out a way to get his arm to do that. But I'm sure you can if you try really hard. And then there's the base. And then over here, you've got Echo with his helmet on. And if you look, he's got, like, you know, an 11, I guess you could say, on his forehead, like, for the blue paint. And then over here, Fives has more like a weird tribal-looking design. I don't know, it looks kind of like a spider or something on top of his helmet. But, yeah, it looks very cool. And, of course, he's got the Captain Rex handprint in blood on his chest and stuff like that, back when he had his shiny white armor and stuff like that. And it looks amazing. Now, not only do you get the helmeted head, but you also get Echo's other head too, and it looks like he's talking because he never shut up in the cartoon. He'd always repeat what other people said. But yeah, and what's cool about it too is I noticed this. Look at his knee pads, and you see how dirty they are. They kind of got like a brown paint job to the knee pads, and if you look over here to his, it's not just the same, you know, paint job, you know, just transferred over. So that's really cool because I noticed it too on his crotch piece because you can see how like dirty it is there. But then this one over here, it's not bad at all. But yeah, it's very cool how they have different, you know, nicks and scrapes and stuff like that. And I absolutely love how they do their visors. Their visors look almost like it is a lens. Let me see if I can get that in the light here. I don't know how well you'll see that. No, you can't really tell. But it looks like a lens or whatever, and they did a really good job with that. I'm sure that's a separate piece too. But yeah, looking very cool. Now let's look at them from behind. Now here are the figures from behind, and they look just as good as they do from the front. Now one of the things that I've noticed is, look at the way the upper forearm armor is. Now it comes in the package like that, facing forward. So it's obvious with the stripes that that's the way it's supposed to go, because the stripe wouldn't be on the inside of the arm. I mean, if this is the way the front was supposed to look. Besides, that's the back part of their muscles on their forearms, or their upper arms. So yeah, they come reversed like that, so you kind of have to flip them around. But like I said, there's a stripe that goes down their arm. Now that would be inside, facing their rib cage and stuff. Now I know that can't be right because it's supposed to go in with the blue of their armor there. But yeah, so I've noticed everybody's is like that in reviews. I mean, you have to flip them around yourself, I guess. But yeah, there are the figures. Now one of the cool things about these figures is they've got the tribute to Heavy. Now, if you know the Clone Wars mythos, Heavy was one of the guys from Domino Squad, and he didn't end up doing very well, so they got a tribute to him. Now, he has his on his shoulder, looking very cool, so there's Fives'. And then on Echo's, his is right down here on his leg. So that is amazing! I mean, that's just very cool that they gave him that little bit of details and stuff like that. So, let's look at him from the front one more time. Now, I've written on, like, Fly Guy's, like, post and somebody else's, I don't remember who else, but I had said, now, I really knew that I would like these figures once I got them. I mean, especially for the value and the fact that they have their armor and stuff like that. But I have to say, I love these figures. They are way better than I thought they would be. I mean, it far surpassed what I thought about them. When I got them, I thought, oh, you know, at the very least, I'll like them. No, these things are awesome, and I love them. They look very cool. And yeah, it just makes you want more. And I've already ordered Commander Wolf, so I plan on reviewing him too once I get him. Hopefully, anyways. It took me a while to review these, and this review's really going great, isn't it, folks? Yeah, it's just awesome, isn't it? You're probably really entertained by this. Me pointing at it, saying, "Look, aren't they cool?" But yeah, before I end this review, let's do that special thing that I like to do by zooming in on the figures. What do you say? Now, this doesn't always work because of the size of the figure. Now, these are some really big figures, so don't be surprised if this doesn't work, but I'm trying this. Check it out. Now, there's Fives all blown up, looking pretty cool. And look how they did his eyes. Those look so good. Do they look as realistic as Hot Toys' eyes do? No, but you know what? I don't care. These are based on cartoon characters, and I'm sorry, that looks amazing. Now, I know the Nathan Drake figure was done like that. It's hard to do. The Nathan Drake figure was done like that. And a lot of people complained and said, oh, they don't like the way it looks and stuff like that. But I have to say, I love it. I think it looks amazing. I'm trying to get in there as close as I can. It's really hard to do because the light gets really hard to see things and stuff. But anyway, check it out. Look at the texture of his skin. I love the little, like, I guess it's supposed to be a scar or a wrinkle line on his forehead there. And I've noticed they both have it, so I don't know about it being Maybe it's just a scar that's in his DNA, I don't know. But there's his tattoo looking pretty cool. You can see where they didn't fill in the lines perfectly. Who cares? I love it. That's amazing. Man, that looks so cool. And, yeah, I noticed that, his beard actually looked like it was messed up when I first looked at it. I thought the shadows were too high on his chin there, on this side. But it doesn't look that bad up close. But then there's the rest of it there. Look at the battle damage. That just looks so good. I mean, they did such a good job, because that's all paint, you know. That just makes it look so neat. But let's see about his helmet if we can see it up close. Look at that. It's so amazing, yeah. It's upside down. What do you want? But yeah, that looks very cool. Now, before we close, let's look at Fives, or the Echo. What do you say? Now, Echo here is on the on his base, so it's going to be harder to zoom in on him. But that looks very cool. And there's his mouth down there. You can actually see his teeth and stubble on his lip. Looks so cool. I think it looks amazing. See, they both have that same scar on their forehead, or whatever. It looks like a scar. Could be just a wrinkle line, but like I said, I think it's a scar. But let's look at his helmet. What do you say? So we'll go up here to his helmet. Let's get him in the light here so we can see him. And, whoa, check it out. That looks so cool. Man, that looks so neat. And then there's the mouthpiece. They did a really good job on these. And then there's the handprint. Looking very cool indeed. So, there's the figure in a nutshell. So hope you liked my very lengthy review. Well, it wasn't much of a review. It was just a, hey, these are a really cool figure. And if you like the Clone Wars, seriously, this is a really good deal. So go to Sideshow and order them because they're still available. It's awesome. Man, you get like 2 clones for the price of 1 practically. But anyway, I hope you liked today's review. And thank you again to all of the subscribers out there. 401. Holy cow. And hey, Mr. 401. You're still special in my heart, so thank you for subscribing, whoever you are! So, anyway, I hope you liked today's review of these guys, and then there's the clone trooper there that I told you I won in that contest, so that's very cool for writing a story, guys! Check it out! You know, I wrote a story, and I won this, and that's very cool. And look how white he is! He is super clean compared to these other guys, because one of these guys washes his clothes in like OxyClean. Can you tell which one? Could it be that guy over there? No, it's not. But anyway, he did bring a severed head, so, you know, he came prepared. But anyway, there's the review of Echo and Fives. So I hope you liked it. I'm sorry it was so long. I hope you were entertained a little bit. I hope you liked it, and tune in for more reviews! Wow! Oh my goodness, seriously, Gubslev, look, we don't need to talk about this. You've got problems, buddy. Why are you collecting heads? Oh my goodness. Come on, felzbug, mind the head. Oh, just go around it. Oh my goodness, a severed head.